Magandang buhay mga bata! Tara, samahan ninyo akong matuto kasama si
Teacher Aika, your online teacher. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and hit the notification bell for more videos. Thank you! Revised K-12 Curriculum, Science, Grade 5, Quarter 4, Lesson 8. Topics: the planets and the moons vary in physical features and composition. Phases of the moon depend on its position relative to Earth and Sun. This is Teacher Aika, your online teacher. Let's start! Learning competencies. Make drawings or a simple model to show the motion of the Earth and Moon relative to the Sun to explain the phases of the Moon that people see from Earth. Learning objectives. 1. Describe the Moon of the Earth. 2. Explain how Moon changes phases as seen in Earth. 3. Create a model of solar system and Earth, Moon, and Sun system. Day 1. Short review. Solar system. Answer the crossword puzzle. Answers. Lesson purpose. Moons on Disney. Look at the photo collage. Guess which Disney movie each photo shows. Here's the collage. Let's name them one by one. Cinderella, Frozen, The Lion King, Aladdin, The Little Mermaid, Peter Pan, Turning Red. Questions. 1. What is common among the photos? Answer. All the photos show the moon in the sky. 2. Why is the moon often seen during nighttime? Answer. Because the sky is dark at night, so the moon is easier to see. 3. Can we see the moon during daytime? When? Why is it possible? Answer. Yes, we can see the moon in the morning and afternoon because it still reflects the sun's light. 4. Does the moon look the same in all photos? What can be the difference? Why do these happen? Answer. No, the shape and brightness of the moon can be different because of the moon phases and how the sunlight hits the moon. Subtopic number 1. Moon. The story of the tired moon. Read the short story below and answer the guide questions. The story of the tired moon. The moon worked day in and day out, but it often went unnoticed. The moon was always in the sky, shining especially bright through the dark nights. When it was very big and full, it could illuminate whole fields and streets, covering everything in a beautiful white glow. On nights when the sky was very clear, the moon could even shine in through people's windows. On those nights, everyone admired it for its size and splendor. During the day, the sun was always the center of attention. It was especially well liked by the inhabitants of Earth for its warm rays. On summer days, the moon had to wait much longer for the sun to finally set, and thick clouds often blocked the moon's view of Earth. On some days, heavy rains meant that the moon had to try to shine through solid fog and dark clouds, but often couldn't manage it. On those days, the moon was especially discouraged. "Nobody sees me anyway," the moon would mutter, feeling sorry for itself and the faint, flickering stars around it. Still, evening after evening, the moon waited for its time to shine, often saying, "Come on, clouds, pass quickly." When it was finally dark enough, the moon would gently begin to wake the stars and encourage them to shine. Each evening, the moon made sure all the stars were ready on time to shine and sparkle high in the sky, in case it was a clear night. On clear nights, all the attention belonged to the stars and the moon. Sometimes, the stars were so happy that they danced across the sky, leaving long trails of light behind them. One day, the clouds spread so far that for weeks there was no way to shine through. The stars tried to keep each other happy by telling jokes and stories, and the moon did its best to keep everyone awake for nightfall in case the clouds cleared. This went on, night after night, with the moon and the stars all hoping that the cloud coverage would dissipate. Of course, they all wanted to be prepared to shine as brightly as possible when it did, but the clouds did not move. Eventually, the moon became very tired. One evening, it could not stay awake any longer. The stars also fell asleep, dreaming of clear nights when they were admired in the sky. The moon and the stars were in such a deep sleep that none of them noticed when the cloud coverage broke. That day, the sun stayed out late and colored the sky with the most beautiful reds and purples. But something wasn't right. When the sun was about to disappear, it noticed the sky was darker than usual. On evenings like this, the moon usually can't wait to take over my position in the sky, the sun thought. Then, the sun noticed that all the stars were missing too. "I must find the moon before the inhabitants of Earth notice," thought the sun. But everyone the sun asked didn't know where the moon and the stars had gone. And everywhere the sun looked, the moon wasn't there. The next few nights were the darkest anyone had ever seen. There wasn't a twinkle in the sky. The animals and people realized they had been taking the moon and the countless little stars for granted. They missed their glowing and glittering. The moon suddenly woke up from a dream that it had overslept. Except it wasn't a dream. Nervously, the moon looked around and was startled to find that the night was pitch black and that all of the stars were fast asleep. Right away, the moon set about gently waking each star. On Earth, after many nights of darkness, the animals and people looked up to the sky in joy and marveled as each bright spot lit up in the dark sky, one after the other. Questions. 1. What is the story all about? Answer. The story is about the moon getting tired from shining every night. 2. What are the characteristics of the moon? Answer: the moon is bright, helpful, and sometimes tired. 3. How does the moon help the earth when it is big and full? Answer: it gives light at night so people and animals can see. 4. Why did the moon get tired? Answer: because it worked every night and did not rest. 5. Does the moon also disappear in real life? How often? What does it look like in real life? Answer: yes, it happens about once a month during the new moon, when the moon looks dark or not visible. Day 2. Work example, activity number 1, profiling our moon. Look for a pair. Together, recall the contents of the planet profile card to serve as basis for their moon profile card. Look for information about the moon. Summarize in the table below the information you can get about the moon of the Earth. Shapes and dimensions of moon. The moon is round like a ball. It is smaller than Earth. Moon's appearance as seen from Earth. The moon looks bright and white. Its shape changes because of the moon phases. Motions of the moon. The moon moves around the Earth and rotates on its axis. Human exploration of the moon. Astronauts landed on the moon in 1969 during the Apollo 11 mission. Additional facts about the moon does not make its own light, it reflects light from the sun. Decide which information must be included in your moon profile card. Put the information that you think is most important to know about the moon. Plan the design of your moon profile card. Illustrate below the initial outline. Front page and back page. Create your planned moon profile card. Prepare to present your work. Phases of the moon. Familiarization. Watch the video. Take notes as you watch to answer the guide questions after watching. Questions. 1. Where does the light of the moon come from? Answer. The moon's light comes from the sun. The moon reflects sunlight. 2. What causes the different appearance of the moon as seen from Earth? Answer. Because the moon orbits Earth and we see different portions of the sunlit side. 3. What are the different phases of the moon? Answer. New moon, waxing crescent, first quarter, waxing gibbous, full moon, waning gibbous, last quarter, and waning crescent. 4. Why are there times when the moon does not appear in the night sky? Answer. Because during the new moon, the side facing Earth is not illuminated by the sun. 5. What is the difference between the waxing and waning phases? Answer. Waxing means the moon is getting bigger or brighter. Waning means the moon is getting smaller or dimmer. 6. Illustrate the positions of the moon, earth, and sun during a full moon. Answer: Sun, Earth, and Moon. Day 3, subtopic number 2, models in science. What are models in science? Look at the images below to the students. Let them identify and describe each picture. Model 1. This is the water cycle. Model 2. This is the solar system. Questions. 1. Describe the models presented. What does each model represent? Answer. The models show the moon, earth, and the sun. They represent the phases and movements of the moon. 2. What can be seen in a model? Answer. In a model, we can see the shape, position, and parts of an object. 3. Why do we create models in science? Answer. We create models to help us understand and explain things that are hard to see in real life. Nature of science. Science is about understanding the natural world. One important aspect of understanding the natural world is communicating scientific knowledge with others. Some parts of the natural world are easy for people to observe, such as different types of clouds in the sky or different kinds of shells on the beach. Models in science. Other aspects of the universe are more difficult to describe. Models are used to represent aspects of the natural world that are too small, large, complex, or difficult to observe or explain directly. Things that are too small or too big cannot be easily visualized, thus creating a model can help. The solar system is too big, which is why creating a model can help us see it as a whole. Important points in making models. Models provide a simplified concrete way of representing a physical entity or an idea. Models can provide explanations and allow a user to make testable predictions. Models can take many forms including diagrams, three-dimensional models, and computer models. Activity number 2, modeling the phases of the moon. A. Plan. Form a group. Assign roles. Plan how you will show the phases of the moon using your positions. B. Predict. Discuss how your group will show the different moon phases. Predict what will happen at the end of the activity. C. Model, observe, and record. Follow the diagram with the 8 positions of the moon around the Earth. The sun, flashlight holder, stands in one place and shines the light. The Earth, observer, sits in one place and only turns to face the moon. The moon, sphere holder, moves to positions 1 to 8 around the Earth. Start at position 1, the Earth observer draws how the moon looks, light and dark parts. Move the moon to the next positions and repeat the observation and drawing. Keep the flashlight in the same position during the activity. Switch roles so all group members can observe and record the moon's phases. Now, answer the phases of the moon. Here are the answers. Lesson activity, Solar System Model. You will be divided into two. Create a 3D model of the solar system. You can use any materials you want. Like in the previous activity, start by illustrating a plan, assigning roles, identifying the materials needed, and listing of steps to be done. Preparation phase, column 1, prompts, column 2. Must be seen in the model: Sun, all planets, dwarf planets, Earth's moon, asteroid belt, Kuiper belt, comet, artificial satellite. Illustration: illustrate here the model you will create. Materials needed: styrofoam balls, colored paper, glue, string, paint, markers, toothpicks, clay, cardboard. Roles of each member. One member paints planets. One member cuts and colors. One member assembles. One member labels. One member draws illustration and checks order. Plan of action: paint or color each planet. Assemble planets in order around the sun. Add Earth's moon and other satellites. Add asteroid belt and Kuiper belt. Label each planet, moon, and object. Review the model and make corrections if needed. Day 4. Creation of solar system model. Present your work in class. Learners' takeaways. M's of the week. List on the table the things you learned or realized about each topic. Here are example answers. Moon. The moon changes shape because of its phases. It reflects sunlight. It moves around the earth. Model. Models help us understand things that are hard to see. 3D models show positions and motions of planets and the moon. Making things, learning about models helps me think carefully and observe closely. Science and life lessons can connect. Reflection on learning. Compare and contrast models in science and role models in life. Use the table as a guide. Description of models in science, similarities, importance of having models in science and role models in life, and description of your role model in life. Formative assessment, evaluate the statements whether true or false. 1. Our moon is 3 times as big as the Earth. Answer: false. 2. Like the sun, the moon creates its own light to illuminate the earth during nighttime. Answer: false. 3. Sometimes the moon is not present in the night sky because it goes to other planets. Answer: false. 4. The moon continuously moves around the earth. Answer: true. 5. The surface of the moon is smooth. Answer: false. 6. The moon's phases change as it receives different amounts of light from different stars. Answer: false. 7. The moon is not visible at nighttime during the new moon phase. Answer: true. 8. Earth is between the moon and the sun during the full moon phase. Answer: true. 9. The waning phase is when the moon gets bigger as each day passes. Answer: false. 10. Many of the moon is present during the first quarter phase. Answer: true. Maraming salamat sa panonood. Huwag kalimutang i-like at mag-subscribe para sa higit pang educational content. I-click ang bell icon para ma-update ka sa ating mga bagong video. Salamat!